Shalom, everybody. A blessed hour to all of us. Actually, yesterday I came across, or I stumbled into something. I don't know. I was just playing. I didn't know it was on my phone, and I don't know how long it has been on air or going viral. It's. I think I'll just play it quickly now. I'll play it and then I'll I'll drop my take on it. Amen.
For another sister, you can state your name and your profession and then post what you want to post, yes.
Okay, my name is Yemisi Timothy.
Okay, you were here yesterday, I believe?
Yes,
All
I
right.
came here and I asked a question. And I was convinced with what the doctor said yesterday. On getting home, I asked some of my guardians about it. I was like, okay, there are some portion of the Bible that the states in short, from Genesis to Revelation of the Bible, the way the women dress, everything about them was perfect with the way the Islam women dress also. Then and I concluded in my mind that okay, if the Islam if the women are dressing, are following the perspective of the Bible, why then the Christians are not doing it? So I'm convinced with that if they are doing so, then why am I also in Christianity since they are not following what the Bible stated? So what I was now scared of that yesterday, I was like, okay, sir, if I should convert to Muslim, the fact is that I'm a novice in it. I don't know anything about it. Where will I start from? They now made me to understand that that is not a problem if I should convert. So I've decided to convert to an Islam.
May Allah reward you, sister. And may Allah bless you that you asked so many questions yesterday. And now you have got convinced about Islam and about the dress code of the women. MashaAllah. Sister, do you believe there is one God?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe Jesus is God?
No.
Do you believe Jesus is the messenger of God?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of God?
Yes, I do.
Is anyone forcing you to accept Islam?
Sir?
Is anyone forcing you to accept Islam?
No.
Are you doing out of your own free will?
Yes, I'm doing it willingly from my heart.
Okay, sister. I will say in Arabic and you repeat it.
Sir?
I will say it in Arabic and you repeat it.
Okay.
Ashhadu
Ashhadu
Allah
Allah
ilaha
ilaha
illallah
illallah
wa ashhadu
wa ashhadu
anna
Muhammadan
abduhu
abduhu
wa rasuluhu.
rusuluhu.
I bear witness
that
there is no God
there is no God
but Allah
and
and Prophet Muhammad
Prophet Muhammad
is
is
the messenger
the messenger
and servant
of
Allah. MashaAllah, sister, you have become a Muslim. And the sister rightly said, due to shortage of time, I did mention about hijab. I did mention about modesty for the man, but due to shortage of time, I skipped the modesty for the woman. If you read the Quran mentions in Surah Nur, chapter number 24, verse number 31, say to the believing woman that she should lower her gaze and guard her modesty, and display not her beauty except what appears ordinarily of, and to draw her veil over the bosom. There are basically 6 criteria for hijab. The first is the extent. For the man, it's from the navel to the knee. For the woman, the complete body should be covered. The only part that can be seen are the face and the hands up to the wrist. The remaining 5 criteria are the same for the man and the woman. The clothes they wear, it should not be tight so that it reveals the figure. Third, it should not be transparent or translucent so that you can see through. Fourth, it should not be so glamorous so that it attracts the opposite sex. Fifth, it should not resemble that of the unbeliever. And sixth, it should not resemble that of the opposite sex. And this is exactly what the Bible says. And the sister rightly said, if you read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter number 22, verse number 5, it says, the woman shall not wear clothes that which pertain to a man, and neither should the men wear clothes of the woman. Anyone who do that are doing an abomination. It's mentioned in the 1 Timothy, chapter number 2, verse number 9. The woman should be dressed up with modesty, with shamefacedness and sobriety. They should not be dressed up with costly array, with gold, with pearls, and with braided hair. And it's further mentioned in the 1 Corinthians, chapter number 11, verse number 5 to 6. The woman who prays and uncovereth her hair, she dishonors the head. The woman, sister, I'm quoting the Bible. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians, chapter number 11, verse number 6 to 7. The woman that prays and uncovers the head, she dishonors the head. Her head should be shaved off. So according to the Bible, if a woman that does not cover her head and she prays, her head should be shaved off. That means Bible is more strict even than the Quran, whereas head being covered. That is the reason if you see the photograph of Mother Mary, you see the photograph of Mother Mary, she's dressed up just like a Muslimah. Her complete body is covered. The only part that are seen are the face and hand of the wrist. So Jazakallah, sister, and may Allah reward you, and may Allah grant you Jannah, sister.
God bless everyone. I'm sorry for taking our time so much. I didn't really listen to the video, actually. I didn't really listen to it. I was just trying to play something for a baby to pet the child, and then it was just entering my ear. I never knew it was on my phone. What gets to me is the Bible quotation. It's not new. I know that Muslims, they study the Bible to judge the Christians, which is beautiful. But the thing is that there are souls that are crying for the truth. There are souls that are yearning for the truth. And if they don't get it, if they get anything that resembles the truth, they will follow. We that call ourselves Christians, we are the one that complains about what the Bible is saying. And now, the people that are not into the same religion, they are not judging you with the Bible that you preach. The Muslims are judging you with the same Bible that you preach as a pastor. They are judging you, and they are very correct. Very correct. They are not wrong at all. Judging you with the same Bible that you carry to evangelize. Judging you with the same Bible that you carry to pray. That's what they are not judging us by. But with the Christians, we are complaining that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. God searches the heart. It doesn't matter. Don't judge me. It doesn't matter. Not what you wear. It doesn't matter. The man said something. He said, I don't know if it was the Bible or the Quran, said a woman should not wear something that is tight, that is revealing. And that is not even good in the eyes at the first place. It's not even good in the eyes that your dressing is causing people to lust. But we, the Christians, we that say you know what it means to be a Christian? Is a Christ-like, a life of Christ. Is what it takes to be a Christian. If you are like Christ never fornicated while he was on earth, yeah? It was never mentioned that he dresses anyhow. He lived like God. So if you are like Christ, you should behave like Christ. If you are like Christ, you say you are a Christian, you are a Christ-like. You are supposed to listen to Christ. Imitate his step. Follow his footstep. We preach the Bible, but we are doing something else. It is now people that don't preach the Bible. They don't believe the Bible. That are now preaching the Bible to you again. Preachers everywhere. We call them that they are old. They look old. So this gospel now, that you are supposed to preach with your life, with your character, with your manner and mood of conversation, with everything or many things. This same Bible now is now what you are using to scare people away. Instead of us to use this word of God to bring in people, we are not using it to chase them away. According to the lady, she said she have read through the Bible. She have looked through the Bible. That the way the Muslims dress, that's how the women of old were dressing. And it is true. It is true. If you even go to Israel now, you check it properly. They cover up. It may not be exactly, it may not look so much alike, but they cover up. That is it. And that's what was commanded. They are not telling you, reminding you what the Bible said. Since we do not know. And they are not using it to remove people from Christ. Listen to me. Any soul that God lost, Any soul that left the right way because of your teaching, because of your lifestyle, you are accountable for that soul, whether you believe it or leave it. Anybody that see you and say, since Sonia is behaving like this, that means it's okay to behave like this. You are accountable for that soul. Whether you believe it or not, whether you know or not, you might not know. We might not know how many people that our riotous living has caused to fall away from faith. We might not know. We that preaches, we might not know how many people that our annoying and perversion, our heresies kind of preaching has caused to leave the line. We might not know. But let me remind you again, you are accountable for any soul that you cause to backslide. Any soul that you preach, it does not matter. Show me where it is written in the Bible. The Muslims, they read it and they see it. They are using it to judge you. They are using it to remove soul from faith. But you that carry the Bible, you carry Bible every day. You go to church every Sunday. You are fond of all the church activities. You cannot see it. You cannot see it. To study, we are not seeing it because we are drawn by our lust. We read this Bible, but we are doing opposites. We read the Bible, but we are preaching opposite what we are reading. Opposite. Somebody will stand in the altar and condemn modesty. And the person is a Christian. The person will say he is a Christian, he's a follower of Christ. He's preaching for Jesus. He will stand in the altar and condemn natural look. Standing in the altar. The person is preaching for Christ. Preaching for Jesus Christ. Following Jesus. You are a Christ-like. But you stand and condemn what the Lord has said so far. And you say you are preaching this Bible. I remind you again. Every soul. Because I believe this lady, she was going to a church. She was attending a church. She didn't get this. That was why she feel that this is the best. Even the place she's coming from, only mercy will speak. Because they are accountable for this soul that they have caused to fall. Beloved, leave it out. Leave out what you preach. Leave out what you preach. You can't even convert somebody because your life does not look like what you are preaching. Even if you convert somebody, Matthew chapter 24 or 23, if I'm not mistaken, 23, I believe verse 15 or so, he said, they compass the sea, they compass the sea, they compass the rivers, go about to make a soul, and afterward, they make the soul twofold a child of hell than they themselves. That means even if you convert somebody the way you are, you will make the person even worse than yourself. Because you can only convert somebody to what you are. That's what you will introduce to somebody. You cannot give out what you don't have. So you might tell me, don't tell me that when I've converted many people, how are they? Are they better than you? Do you have anything good to offer them? You only gave them what you have. That was what you gave to them. Even causing the people, blinding their eyes to the truth. That was what you gave them. You might tell me you have 1,000 people that you have converted. How are they? How far? How radical are they? How much are they prepared? How decent are they? So what kind of conversion? Do you think conversion is by dragging somebody to your church? That's not conversion. I was going to church, but at least people can glorify God for my life. This is conversion. Conversion is not calling somebody from Beer Palo to your church, and you in that church, nothing good is happening. That is not conversion. You only added a member and another offering to your church. That's what you added. Leave out this Christianity. If you want to, if God be God, let's serve him. If Mammon be Mammon, serve him. If you want to stand for God, stand for God. If you are for Mammon, be for Mammon. If you are for the devil, be for... I've come again. Tell me I'm condemning you, I don't care. If you are for devil, be for devil. Stop perverting this beautiful gospel that the apostles gave their life for. The people died for this gospel, yeah? The gospel you are spoiling. People died for it. The blood of people have gone down for this gospel that you are spoiling. You read the Bible. If you have not, go and read the book of Acts. Go and see how people died for this gospel. that they brought to you with their blood, and you stand at the altar and you condemn it, you say it doesn't matter, you will not cause people to live for Christ. People are going to hell every day because of you. People gave their life for this gospel. If you don't know, let me remind you, okay? If you don't know, let me remind you. They worked tirelessly for it. They left their family. They left everything they had to bring this gospel, and you are perverting it. You stand there and you turn the originality of this gospel to fables. What people died for, what Christ died for. Have you not read how he suffered for this gospel? Have you not read how he left his throne for this gospel? And even the people that are ready to be for God, you will not allow them live the way. I saw the head of a man being removed from his neck the last time for this same gospel. And you stand there, you even remove people from the right path. Weaklings, you remove them from the right path. You gather people to yourself, preparing them for doom. The same souls that Christ is crying for by the day. Then you tell me, preach love, don't preach condemnation. Greater love had no man than this. Than for somebody to tell you that this is the right path. That is the greatest love. Pampering me that Jesus loved me. He does not care what I do. He does not care how I live. That's not love. That's not love. That is not love. That's perversion. That's heresy. That's not love, okay? Even if I get angry, rebuke me for my wrongdoing. That's love. Okay? That is love. Love is not for me to pet you, to pamper you and tell you that what you are doing is the best. Souls are perishing, okay? In case you don't know, let me remind you, souls are perishing. Souls are yearning for the truth. They want to know the truth. If only you would tell them the truth, they will change. You are the one they are looking up to. That's why they have refused to change. Because they say that as far as you are doing it, that means it's the best. Let me remind you. The Bible you preach is, the enemy is using it against you. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Have you not failed God? The churches have failed God. The called ones, the people that God has called, they have failed him. All of us, we have failed him. This is not what he told us. This is not what he died for. This is not the gospel that the apostles died for. This is not the gospel that Stephen died for. This is not the gospel. Not this one. Not this one.